Times are changing. Political agendas are overhauled on a daily basis, and with that, the financial landscape as we've always known it has changed as well. The world's great institution, known to us as a pension, is no longer the stalwart it once was. But why have things suddenly changed? Well, there are, amongst others, three main contributors to this problem. 1. We are an ageing population. According to the Office of National Statistics, 1 in 3 baby girls born today will live to 100, and 1 in 4 boys will do the same. This places more demand on savings and therefore increases the amount of money required in retirement. 2. Less people are saving today due to a prolonged downturn in global markets. According to the This Is Money website, 1.2 million workers stopped saving in 2011. 1 in 10 people in the UK expect to work till they drop, and 1 in 4 people aged between 54 to 64 have not saved anything for retirement. 3. Due to massive oversight and precautionary regulation in the pension investment world, pension companies are now more restricted to what they can invest in. Therefore, expectations of achieving financial security are greatly reduced. So what can you do? Firstly, you can start earlier and save more. Typically, if you look at a pot the size of around £100,000 today, that can get you an annuity of around £6,000 per year. Okay? If you compare that to the early 90s, you would have got an income of around £18,000 per year. Unfortunately though, looking at people at retirement age today, the average pot that people have accumulated is around £35,000, according to the Association of British Insurers. Now, what people can do who have accumulated a pot in the UK is what we call a pension transfer. And that is where they can transfer it to an offshore location or to another jurisdiction. And this is by method of a QROPS, a qualified, recognised overseas pension scheme.
Essentially, a QROPS is a facility for UK expatriates that have moved abroad. The pension facility allows people that have accumulated their pensions to move their pensions to a jurisdiction that is perhaps more tax favourable. It also allows people with multiple pensions to consolidate them into one.
With final salary schemes now abandoned in the UK and 97% of the FTSE 100 companies underfunded, fear is growing.
Well, one of the key benefits of QROPS is that provided you don't repatriate back to the UK, they're completely free of inheritance tax. Also, from a growth standpoint, they're very, very tax efficient. They allow you to invest in a much wider range of investments worldwide.
I wanted to protect my existing pensions. The situation in the UK at the moment, I feel, is not the best situation to be in with regards to my money. I wanted to consolidate everything and obviously, you know, pass that on to my family. Also, the incentives over there for the tax exemption it's a no-brainer basically.
In some cases, savers are losing most, if not all, of the pension pot through no fault of their own.
The common consensus nowadays seems to be more devoted towards protection than anything else. With QROPS you get the best of both worlds, tax efficient growth into literally thousands of different investments with the highest levels of protection for your money which you now control and no one else.
It made great sense to me, having come from the public sector in the UK, whereas you know the pension pie is getting smaller and smaller each day perhaps even. So it made great sense to me to move it somewhere other than the UK, but to be given the solution that I was given was a huge bonus to me, to realise that I could grow the pension pot that I have through investment, but also have access to it if I needed to. I mean, there's a tax-free lump sum I can take in a certain number of years, which if I needed to put a down payment on a house or whatever, I could do that. And that freedom as, to do things like that is really what attracted me. But more than anything else, the ability to, if you like, protect what I had in the pot and then potentially grow it as well. That was the main drivers for me.
With the national retirement age being extended to 66 by 2020, this places a huge demand on state schemes.
I think that one of the unique features of QROPS today is the fact that they're very, very cost effective. Okay, years ago, when people actually wanted to take out a QROPS or transfer their pension offshore, it used to be very expensive. The setup costs made it prohibitive for many people. Now what you find is, because of economies of scale in the QROPS market and the fact it's gone much more mainstream, the costs have significantly reduced. What it means is people can consolidate transferred amounts for as little as £20,000 upwards. The benefit for that is it makes it accessible for many, many people looking to transfer their pension offshore, and that's great news for people. They can grow and protect what they currently have.
PIC De Vere is the world's largest offshore financial advisory company with offices in over 60 locations worldwide. Contact us today to learn more about QROPS and start planning for the retirement that you deserve.